Hey up peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries Final Fantasy 14 part 328. Just checking my notes so I can remember. Right, well after yesterday's debacle where it didn't record that big fight, everything else seemed to have recorded okay. And obviously I uploaded it, but it didn't get on there till night because I don't know. It's weird. After I finish recording and I go into Movavi, my editing software, I don't do any editing really. I cut out that big chunk of just blank screen and spliced it together, but apart from that it was just a normal recording. And when you want to export it, it takes about 30 minutes for one of these episodes to be exported so that I can upload it. But for some reason yesterday it was 2.5 hours. Took forever, and then when I uploaded it to YouTube it took hours again. Happens occasionally, not all the time. I'd say no, 2 out of every 5 times, maybe 1 out of every 5, 3 out of 10. It seems to, I don't know, this cost me a fortune, this bloody computer. Oh well, anyway, enough of me ranting. How are we all doing on this early Sunday morning, 9:15? Can't beat knocking one out for you first thing on a Sunday morning. Right, let's crack on. Y'shtola. The castle should serve as a base of operations for now. Set our sights elsewhere. Let's see what there is to learn here. Do. From this point onward, you will not encounter Aetherites. May return here via Weaver's Warding. What's Weaver's Warding? Oh shit! Because I need to go back to my island. I've got crops to pick and animals to feed. Weaver's Warding. Was that what? Oh, I guess that's where. Yeah. By the water's edge there in Thavany. I can't remember. My brain is shot. My brain is shot. Oh. Okay. You may now enter the Fell Court. Oh, we know that, yeah. Okay. I've got to feed with Sean. I took the car out yesterday just for a quick trip round to the shops. I can't walk very far with my legs. I've got these legs, you know. And I put it in reverse and I went all nostalgic. Yeah, it took me back. Good one, that one. I like that. I've stole that one. I do like that one. Right, Vishan, enough of the messing about. Right, we've got. I don't want scallop salad. Beef stroganoff's good. Peach juice is shit. Cookie is about the same as. No, it's got spell speed on it. Or Allegan pieces. Ooh, it's a tricky one. Because that's 1,000, isn't it? I might take the. I need the money. The warding scale exhibits no change. It should be safe to remain here. Begin our search. But with her now, I would send Azdahar where she remotely near, but there is nothing. Might you not call to her? Let her know you've come. This vessel is not capable of calling across vast distances. Will you shout then? For that I require my true form. But were it possible a dragon's call is born upon ether, 'tis liable to draw more void sent to us. I see. In any case, there's little exploration to be done while we're confined to this isolated isle. Perhaps we begin by learning what we can from the castle's occupants. An understanding of the way may help. Very well, let's hope a few of them are capable of speech. bit like England then. Well, remain vigilant while we go about our inquiries. We reconvene afterwards. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cause offence. It's a joke. Right, speak to this one then, I guess. Grr. Grr, grr. Creature snarls and glares at you. It's unlikely that you'll learn anything. That's full void scent. Go on. What enticing ether you have? Give me some, give me some. Stop it. If only I were stronger, I'd be able to eat you. Fine, fine, I'll find someone else to eat. Grumble, grumble, grumble. This one seems to think only of feeding. Not me. It takes a lot to fill this tank up, I'll tell you now. I got a forlorn void scent. Hey, talking to you, pal. The mistress's eyes are beauteous, sublime. To bask in her gaze is bliss. She's gone, never again will I feel her gaze. No mistress, no orders, what am I to do? Creature mutters endlessly, not sparing so much as a glance. Right, Mr. Fearful Void Scent with his mighty sword. No, matron. I serve, I obey. Please don't eat me. I won't eat you. A dragon? What's that? Does it taste good? I don't know anything about it. Don't know about anything. One we caught recently, they seem to know lots. We threw them in the dungeon, but clever ones are tasted and may have been eaten already. Learned all you can. Gonna have to find a dungeon. Destination, here we go. Passage to Troya Keep, by the look of it, that. Don't know what that was. Got me brew. Cheers, peeps. I have nothing to share. Much the same. Pity Scarmiglione is dead. What have you? Dungeon. A clever void scent in the dungeon. That would be the area in which we emerged. Indeed. Let's take ourselves back there and find this void scent, preferably before its fellows make a meal of it. To the dungeon then. Oh my. Right, so I guess I've got to be good at keep first then. Oh, bit of faffing about. Ah, yeah, I remember. Keep going. Sorry, I keep checking my recording now. Keep having to look sideways. Tell you, set me all bloody paranoid again. Oh, hello. Well, they don't seem to be interested, that's alright. I can handle that. Is that because we killed their boss then, do you reckon? Oh. Come on, Square Enix, you could have at least put some small Ethernet. Well, I know there's not ether on here, but some sort of travelling crystal. Bloody ridiculous, that is. Same here. At least I don't have to fight my way through, that's a good thing. Right, so we're looking. Ah, didn't have to do much searching. Who's this one? Oh, it's him.
You are the friend.
Ah, I knew I'd seen him before. You're the void sent bound to Xenos.
I see it now. The bottomless darkness. The insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald.
How did it come to be here?
When Xenos died, its connection to the source was severed. It was forced to return to the void.
Xenos. Yes, that was his name. And you are the friend, are you not?
I wouldn't say that exactly.
Is that Hydaelyn's crystal?
What's that mean? Oh, hello. Oh, is that her from... Nah. That land where it was always daylight. I thought it was there. You had to find
But how? The light just now. Of course. And thus I am returned.
What do you mean, returned? Who are you?
I was once bound to the man named Xenos.
How'd that work out for you,
His
love?
avatar. Until you killed him.
Avatar, as in the Void-sent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art. And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the Void to lend him strength.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power. There was no equity in the arrangement. My very essence was altered. Twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
It depends, love. I wouldn't go to bed with the other one.
Indeed, it doesn't. Regardless of your form, you are a void sent by nature. So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this world, only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being.
Oh, they didn't get the mouth right then, did they, with the teeth? Looked weird, that.
And though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once, I have no desire to lose again.
Good enough for me.
Now, you will answer me a question. Xenos called you friend. That's what you are? A friend?
No, not exactly, love. Not exactly. Strictly speaking, I'm Albert Rusty Nuts. Whatever Xenos may have said, I wasn't his friend. A friendly foe, I suppose you could say, couldn't you? Friendly adversaries. Not to you, at least, not yet. Oh, I don't know which one to choose. They're all good. I'm going to go with last one. Because he's wary, but he could win her over. Not to you, at least not yet.
So, you're not a friend?
Oh, maybe I picked wrong one.
Then... what is it? What is a friend?
Did I say wrong thing? Would you have stayed and said some more? I don't know. It's not like you could have saved it and then done all the different... like you can with Fallout. Check out each one. Mind you, I never did that. God, that's too much bloody hassle. Fair play to the guys that do, though, to get every computation. Okay. God, it keeps that little bit of do. The first couple of bars of it is just the same as doorbell. So as soon as it comes out of the blue, I think, oh, door. And it's not. I know. You're still shouting at me because of yesterday. Right, you stole her. As much as one might expect the unexpected, I doubt any of us could have foreseen this turn of events. She seems different from other void scents, at least those we've met. And the change we witness, I suspect, is due to a crystal purging the excess darkness. Even so, she still harbours a great deal of darkness. I'm very keen to hear what she can tell us about herself and about her world. Right, which one was it? It was... I was going for gold, wasn't I? Because I've got plenty of grub. Do. Have a brew. Dark robed void scent. Hello, pretty lady. Except. Right, my little goth. I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it you're after? We were looking for a void scent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you. We are visitors to this world and know little and less of its workings and ways. We'd be grateful if you could tell us about it and about yourself. So it's information you seek. What do you offer for it? Here, catch a load of this, love. I beg your pardon? Void scent do not give less we stand to gain. Oh, right, yeah, very much like England. If you desire something, you pay the price. That's the sole rule in this world you call the void. That makes sense, pray forgive our ignorance. But what could be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value. Void scent crave one thing alone, ether. In return for information, I offer you mine. Just not all of it, mind you. I still have need of my life. Very well, I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. And we have a bargain. If we're to talk about the void, let us do so outside. Come with me. Well, with this crystal, couldn't he change some of these and see what's underneath them? I don't know. Oh, bloody off. Excuse me, Mr. Jailer.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, void scent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin eaters, darkness begat void scent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance. Its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a Voidsent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am Voidsent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown.
How old is she
But
then?
that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
We can offer you something better.
Forgive
than that,
me.
love.
'Twas not my intent to pry.
Yeah, it was.
I realize, too, that I've neglected to ask your name.
Ah, about time.
As we say mortal, you may call me Voidsent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
Then call me what you will. I care not.
Oh God, she's definitely a goth, ain't she? Don't care. Come on, Albert, what are you going to call her?
How about Zero?
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. Zero, then.
Well, I bet she does. Just putting on a front. Here's to a fruitful partnership. I bet you're thinking that, Albert. Put it away, son. Here's to a fruitful partnership.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ashdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with
Is that
us.
that thing watching them up there? That? Yeah.
Did you say something?
No?
Oh, she's not the leader now, is she? And got turned into a Voidsent.
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of Voidsent, perhaps.
In which case he can use his crystal on her and turn her back, can't he? Right. Roll credits. Press on. I must say we are rather exposed here. We should continue the conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible given its few points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. You shall have it as soon as we've arrived. I'm going right way. Oh, excuse me, dogs. Oh, this is stupid. I was just checking that out, wondering what that was. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will take place. We've got half an hour, haven't we? Set aside sufficient time. I'll be required to participate in a battle. Let's go for it then, shall we?
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
You're mine!
Ooh.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Well, that's going to make it interesting then.
Death doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
What?
I must devour you too. Yes, I must. Ye drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
Holy crap.
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
Here we go.
Every soul in this domain serves me now. Come, feast upon their flesh.
The castle answers his call.
Come on.
We'd do well to break up this feast quickly.
Hey, no shit, Sherlock.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth!
What's he throwing at us now? Crap.
He hastens their regeneration.
We are deathless!
Oh, get out there. Quick, quick, quick,
You
quick.
cannot defeat that which cannot die! Struggle and slaughter all you like.
What the hell are you meant to beat these then?
This bodes ill.
Our foe has too great an advantage.
We need to drag him out of this damnable feast.
Ouch.
Quickly, stand together!
There's no end in sight. A retreat may be in order.
Okay. He's the one we need to put down.
When When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Yes, I'm sure you are, dearest.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
Oh, you bitch.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask, but that I nevertheless did accept.
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Oh, she's handy, isn't she?
Satisfied?
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
Right,
What is this?
Scarmiglione.
What?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
Right, let's defeat Scarmiglione. Sounds like a big pasta dish, doesn't it? Fancy some Scarmiglione. Some Parmesan cheese.
However incurred, a debt is a debt.
Where's everything going?
I will repay it here and now.
She can turn void scent into crystal.
What is this
Oh, the
power?
orange one. Oh, that did 14,000. Handy.
You will tremble before my truth.
Oh, that's right. 11,000. Oh, shit. No escaping that one. What's happening?
Attend to the minions first. Be gone!
There.
That's far enough! Got you!
Trickery will not save.
Reinforcements!
This will hurt.
Impressive.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
No, get out of there. Quick, 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 quick.
Pathetic. Useless.
We'll get together.
Enough. Enough.
We cannot win without Zero. We must help her.
That filthy shack, that's it.
Another debt to repay.
If I must deal with you first, I'll kill you all myself.
Get around with the troops just in case he's close to
Finally
ours.
getting serious, are we?
Rain of death.
Very well.
Blue one.
Let us return the favor.
Orange. Oh, damage. He got some of his health, right? Orange one.
Gotcha!
Orange one. Oh, quick, get out of there. Everything going again.
This place will be your grave!
This magic! We must stop him now!
Everyone, to me! Give it everything you've got!
Go in. Oh. We're still not up to an hour yet. We need one of them weapons.
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again. What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
I think put them in a safe place in case they get opened again. Oh. Flashbacks.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you four hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the promised gift?
In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my four are...
I pressed that button a bit too quick then, sorry.
As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
So she's still alive then, we reckon. So she didn't
Are
get
you all right?
turned into a void scent.
The Void Scent's essence remains, but it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmelione called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I receive my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
A dragon resembling a great Wyrm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya. Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
Right. I think we're all done then. Shame there's no bloody ether crystals though. So we can travel back. My gardens need to keep go do some gardening. Right. Yeah, 57, just under the hour. Not bad. Good episode. I hope it's recorded. I'll find out in a minute. Anyway, thanks for all your views, as always, much appreciated. But until tomorrow, peeps, I'll see you there.